is Radio Romania International. You are listening to our 1-hour broadcast in English for listeners in Western Europe and Africa. We can also be heard on the internet at www.ri.ro, Channel 1. You can find us on Facebook, Twitter and other social media platforms. Our programs are also available on TuneIn, Radio Romania International 1, and in Europe via satellite Eutelsat 16A on 11,512 MHz, vertical polarization, azimuth 16 degrees east. We wish you good reception conditions.
Hello, this is Daniel Bilz with the news, the headlines. The government in Bucharest is today expected to endorse a pay rise aimed at bringing the minimum wages in Romania up to 740 euros starting July the 1st. Polling stations have today opened in the Netherlands, the first country to vote in the elections for the European Parliament due over June the 6th and the 9th. And until June the 16th, Romania will be attending the 83rd edition of the Madrid Book Fair with a national stand and 20 literary events. The government in Bucharest is today expected to endorse a pay rise aimed at bringing the minimum wages in Romania up to 740 euros starting July the 1st. Over 1.8 million employees are to benefit the new measure. The 200 RON fiscal deduction from the minimum wages will be kept until the end of the year. Polling stations have today opened in the Netherlands, the first country to vote in the elections for the European Parliament due over June the 6th and the 9th. Roughly 370 million people are expected to vote in all the 27 EU member states in the following days. Analysts are forecasting an advance of the far-right and Eurosceptical parties against the frustrations caused by the rising cost of living, migration and the green policies that are getting more and more unpopular. Like in most EU countries, in Romania, the voting for the European Parliament is due on Sunday, concurrently with the local elections. Romania gets 33 MEP seats. Until June the 16th, Romania will be attending the 83rd edition of the Madrid Book Fair with a national stand and 20 literary events. This has been Romania's 13th participation in this large-scale event, staged by the Romanian Cultural Institute through the National Book Center and the Romanian Cultural Institute in Madrid, with support from the Ministry of Culture and the Romanian Embassy in Spain. Among the protagonists of the aforementioned event, there are writers Gabriela Adameșteanu, Eugen Barz, Aura Cristi, Nikita Danilov, Cristian Fulaș, Miguel Gane, Stejerel Olaru, Radu Paraschivescu, Razmila Popovici, Andreea Răsuceanu, and Radio Romania journalist Corina Sabo. The Romanian-Ukrainian pair Gabriela Ruse-Marta Kostiuk has qualified without playing in the semi-finals of the doubles contest in Roland Garros, as Russians Mira Andreeva and Vera Zvonareva failed to attend the quarterfinals on Wednesday. Ruse and Kostiuk have won a check of 148,000 euros and 780 WTA points. This is the second Grand Slam semi-finals for Ruse and Kostiuk after Australian Open last year. In the semi-finals, Ruse and her partner will be playing the all-Italian pair Jasmine Paolini, Sara Errani. Romania's football side will be up against the selection of Liechtenstein in Bucharest on Friday night in their last training game before the European Championship in Germany. In another friendly on Tuesday, our footballers obtained a goalless draw against the neighbouring Bulgaria. In Group E of Euro 2024, Romania will be playing Ukraine on June the 17th in Munich, Belgium on June the 22nd in Cologne, and Slovakia in Frankfurt 4 days later. Officials of the Football Federation in Bucharest say they expect the attendance of a large number of Romanian football fans who are residents in Germany or in other countries in Western Europe. Romania's last participation in a European football tournament was in 2016 and in the World Cup in 1998. And now to end the news bulletin, here is a reminder of the main stories. The government in Bucharest is today expected to endorse a pay rise aimed at bringing the minimum wages in Romania up to 740 euros starting July the 1st. Polling stations have today opened in the Netherlands, the first country to vote in the elections for the European Parliament due over June the 6th and the 9th. And until June the 16th, Romania will be attending the 83rd edition of the Madrid Book Fair with a national stand and 20 literary events. And that was the news from Radio Romania International in Bucharest.